we live in this past and future. And therefore, the past and future is not a true. And we live non-true. We study in the non-true. And therefore, we want to discover the truth, the reality, that is not possible. And therefore, we live in the study about living in the present. We live in the present, and therefore, what can we do? Generally, more people think, okay, we want to live in the present, and therefore, we don't want to think about the future. We don't want to think about the past. If you know think about the future, you know think about the past, and therefore automatically you are in the present, yes? Yes, no doubt about that.
Yes.
That is possible. And that means we want trying, what is we want trying here? We want trying completely thinking process, we want stop. The thinking process of the thinking, we want stop. If you think means, what do you think? Always we going to think in the past or future, yes?
Yes.
And that means we want to stay in the present, and that means we want to stop the thinking process. That is possible.
Yes.
Completely, you can stop completely thinking. You speak with honest, okay?
Can I?
Anybody. We can completely stop the thinking process.
No.
That is not an easy process. There is anything, you try again and again and again in the very sincerely, anything possible. But not easy for stop the thinking. The stop the thinking, and therefore so many people use so many kind of method. Somebody chanting, in the Hindu, people chant Ram, 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 Ram. What is that?
Mantra.
Mantra. What is that? Because the basic of the background of that mantra is you stay only one weight and you forget all other weight. You remember that only one weight, Ram, 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 and you forget everything else. That is the way they train. And that same way, each religion have a certain kind of mantra. The purpose is for that. Still, here anybody practice it, mantra practice? You practice it. And you completely, what you chanting, completely that one part, you can stay
Sometimes.
sometime. That is
Sometimes.
also very tiny time, not long distance. Yes?
Honestly, yes.
Yes, that is true. And therefore, not a possible, not a easy process. Even mantra chanting and stop the all other thoughts. Only what kind of mantra are you chanting? Only that thought staying. That is also not easy process. And other people try stopping the thought. What is they do? They sit straight and close their eyes and they watch their
Breath.
thought. One practice. They watch the thought. Where is the thought coming? And that means that people, imagination is, if I am alert, I am just watch the thought not going to come. Even though I watch the thought and the thought is coming, and I am more alert, and the time and situation comes, completely all thought will going to stop. That is the way they thinking, they practicing that. Stopping the thought. Stopping the thought, that people not are really stopping the thought. What is they doing? Just they watching the thought. And therefore, you want to watch, you must be stay in alert. Through the alertness, the thought not going to enter. That is the meaning of that. They were going to do it. And another group of people doing. How many people heard about the dream siddhas, the dream yogis? You heard about. You heard about the Tibetan dream yogis, yeah? The dream yogis, they also practicing for, that people practicing is the dream practice. And also that people have that people understanding even this material world is a dream. What is all we seeing? This is all dream. They believe like that way. And they believe that way, really this all dream? What is the dream? You know, the creation of the dream, what is the substance? What is the ingredients creating the dream? Anybody knows?
Unconscious.
Unconsciousness? Okay. Any other people have another answer? Okay. Normally, what is the dream is? Generally, dream creation is. What is the dream we seeing is? Our thinking. Our stored memories. Our stored memories, our stored in the different kind of form. We hear the voice, different kind of voice, different kind of stories, that all we stored in our mind. And that storage coming out, the sleeping time, not real sleep, but off sleep time, that is coming, taken the form, taken the sound, taken the color, taken the place, everything. And that means your mind producing the dream world. Your mind creating the dream world, yes?
Your mind's creating this world also.
Your mind creating the dream world. And this is a way is this mind world. And what about this world?
It's the same.
This world also creation of the mind. If you have a no mind, you have no this world. And therefore, the saintly people understand it, this material world, we call material world. Another way you can tell, this is a mind world, also like a dream. Because the same substance. What is the substance? You have a programmed in your mind, stored all your memories, and that memory way, we functioning, yes or no? And therefore, the dream and here no any difference, because same thing, same substance created the dream, same substance created here. And the dream, you understand, not as something, even though that is a dream, you know thing, that is a something simple thing. In the dream, some lion coming, attacking for you, you scared, yes? You afraid. Really, what is the lion come in front of you? What is happen? That same thing happen in the dream also, yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
And that same thing here. Even you come out of that kind of dream, still you have a heart is beating such a way. You scared. You are not relaxed. Anybody have that kind of different way of the experience? Even life one time? Yeah. And therefore, the dream siddhas taken the dream practice very seriously. What is they do? Their practice is stay alert in the dream. Stay alert in this world. Because we dreaming. We dreaming, we want Gadat from this dream.